Okay, so welcome to Frankfurt. We are here at the official launch, the grand unveiling of the brand new Jeep Wagoneer S. This is 100% electric and ridiculously fast. This thing will do 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. I'm not even joking. There's actually a video that they released where they put it head to head with a Tesla Model Y and it beat it. A Jeep that's not the most aerodynamic looking car compared to a Model Y, but they've managed it. It's very impressive. Let's have a look. Come with me. So we've got brand new front grills. I mean, you know the Jeep grille, it's got like the 7 slats. Instead of having the full 7 slats, it's now all going to be lit up. So when it is lit up at night, you will see those 7 slats at the front, which I think looks really, really nice. I think, honestly, the style and the design of the car is quite lovely. I think it's going to be quite a big seller. It's got a touch of the Range Rover Velours about it, don't you think? I need to show you this. This is the most efficient Jeep ever made, and that is purely because of the floating wing. Come with me. Come, come, come. Come, come, come. Watch this. Can you squeeze in? So, I'm going to annoy this guy, he's taking pictures. So here, this is all completely floating. So actually the design of the car, the aerodynamicness of the car, floats downwards. So it makes it the most efficient Jeep that's ever been made. But it doesn't affect the interior at all because the boot space is still 866 litres, which is ridiculously big. I'm going to try and open it. Are we allowed to open it? Ah. Come around this way, you can see that even the sloping roof line hasn't affected the side of the boot at all. You've got 866 litres of space in here, plus a bit of underfloor storage under there. So if you are going full Jeep and you fancy a spare tyre, you can put that in there, or that's maybe where you can put your charging cables. Yes, good, we're doing well, we're doing well. There's loads of people sat in it, so we're going to have to squeeze in at some point. So while we patiently wait to get our elbows out and actually sit inside the car, let me give you some facts and figures. So 600 horsepower is what they're saying, which is stupidly fast. We've got a 100 kilowatt hour battery, which really is quite big, isn't it? What they are claiming is that it will do over 300 miles. Now, they didn't use the term WLTP in the presentation, which means the only way that we'll be able to tell is if we actually manage to take it for a test drive and test it properly. I can only assume that's maybe going to be in eco mode. I mean, it's got loads of modes anyway. It's a Jeep. You can take it in the snow, in the sand, eco mode, sport mode, everything that you want to do. Let's get in the queue. Come on.
Okay, so you may have noticed that Stellantis, the automotive colossus that owns Jeep, along with a load of other household names, is rather fond of raking up old names to slap on its new electric cars. I mean, we've had the Avenger, the Frontera and the Grandland, just to name a few. This is a huge car. It's based on the biggest platform Stellantis makes, and the Wagoneer is one of the first to use it. So rumour has it that there will eventually be an Alfa Romeo, Maserati, a Dodge and a Chrysler model based on the same underpinnings. But obviously we're in Europe, so we're only likely to see the Alfa and the Maserati. Right, let's see if I can have a quick look inside.
Right, let's go for it. Welcome to the interior. Okay, so first of all, you will notice we've now just have the 2-prong steering wheel, which is a really nice nod to Jeeps from like 1963. But what you also will notice in here is there are 45 inches of pure screen. So this is all glass all across here. Screen, 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 screen. So all of this can be personalised to your passenger, personalised to your driver. So everyone has a nice personalised Jeep experience. Now this screen here has all been changed for how Jeep works, and you can either have everything on it, including maps and information, all that sort of thing, or you can have it absolute minimal. I'm talking just speed limit and whatever battery you have left. That's it. Interior. Very nice. I mean, you've got 3 colour options. You can either have the black, you can go white, or you can have this very nice red, which I think is very plush. Very plush. The designers, by the way, for this car are a mixture of fashion designers, gamers that help set up everything, in the screen, which is really nice. And also, fun fact, the design team are 100% millennial and Gen Z. They are the future of Jeep. Now, all of the materials that they've used in this car is all highly sustainable materials, all recycled materials for the seats. Everything in here has been thoroughly thought about. It's very nice. This is going to be a big seller. If you're the kind of sort of Range Rover driver and you like a bit of plushness with your SUV, I think this is going to sell pretty well. I can't lie. I mean, in terms of charging, it will go 20 to 80% in around 23 minutes, so that's very nice, but I don't think you're going to mind sitting in this while it's charging. It all feels very comfortable and everything should all work. Oh, there's a driver massage button. I found it. And a passenger massage button. So this is where you can play with all your drive modes along here. You've got all road, snow, there's auto, there's sport, there's sand. Everything you can possibly think of. And the space in here is just fantastic. Solid door slam.
There is a rather lovely 2-panel panoramic roof, and if you like your tunes, there is a 19-speaker Macintosh sound system available that delivers 1,160 watts of power. So, if you want to know what it's like to be in the front row at a Metallica gig, this is the car for you. I know what you're thinking. Pricing. Here's the thing. There's no information yet on prices or UK specs, but we expect it to start from around £65,000 when it does arrive. That would put it up against cars like the Mercedes EQE SUV and an Audi Q8 e-tron, which are good cars, but they're hardly selling in huge numbers.
You know, I pointed out that floating wing earlier, so you've probably noticed that actually from the side profile has the full Jeep profile, but you just don't realise it until you go to the back, and that's where you see the rear dip down. Also, you may have noticed as well, no chrome. No chrome on the outside whatsoever. I mean, chrome is so last year, isn't it? It's also way more sustainable to go for something like that. Right. This is pretty much all I've been able to get because everyone keeps telling me off. So, subscribe to the Electrifying YouTube channel and we'll see you next time.